Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BlazerPulse and Engage training. My name is Kami Patel, and today I will be discussing more in detail about the technological aspect of your project coordinator roles. In this training, we will be going over BlazerPulse and Engage. Before getting started, I want to briefly introduce myself. Again, my name is Kami Patel, and I will be serving as your VP of Administration and Education. I'm an upcoming junior majoring in computer science and double minoring in math and management. And for our icebreaker today, I want you all to answer this icebreaker question for me. If you could travel to any other planet, real or fictional, where would you go and why? After I have received your response, I will compile those answers and present it to you guys in our team's chat. To me, if I could travel to any other planet, real or fictional, I would choose to go to Pluto. I would choose to go to Pluto because it's so small compared to the other planets that we know of, as well as be able to grasp on what it would feel like to travel and live on Pluto as a whole. For this training, we will be going over how to navigate to BlazerPulse in the Serve205 pages, how to register your service projects, an overview of BlazerPulse administration panel, how to check in volunteers, and finally, an overview of Engage. Be sure to grab some pen and paper and write down any questions that you may have after reviewing this training. I wanted to start off this training by giving a brief review of our project coordinator teams. As some of you may remember from the previous training, each project coordinator team will have to fulfill the 4 roles of administration coordinator, communications coordinator, orientation and reflection coordinator, and marketing coordinator. The administration coordinator is responsible for maintaining communication with community partners, signing in volunteers at service sites, communicating with volunteers prior to the event, and being familiar with BlazerPulse. The communications coordinator is responsible for leading and overseeing the volunteer experience and communicating with volunteers at service site. The orientation and reflection coordinator is responsible for beginning the service event with an icebreaker to become acquainted with volunteers and facilitating reflection following the completion of the service project. And finally, the marketing coordinator is responsible for taking photos for social media and submitting project coordinator forms on Engage. This training really mainly applies to the administration coordinator. However, we would like for all project coordinators to understand and be able to navigate through BlazerPulse and Engage as a whole. BlazerPulse can be found in multiple ways. The easiest way is by navigating to your BlazerNet and logging in from there. Another way is by searching up UAB BlazerPulse onto Google and going from there directly. Once you have done that, you will click on Get Involved, search for Serve205, and will be redirected to this page. This is a great place to check whether or not you are a current member. If you are not, it will state Become a Member. Click that if you do not see Current Member on your screen. Otherwise, if there is a darker blue button stating Current Member, then you are set to proceed. After becoming a member, you will see a Submit Project button to your right. Here, you will be able to submit all your future projects to come forth. Here's a list of information you will need before submitting your service project. You will need the site or project title, the time slot, number of volunteers at the site, a description of the service project, the site address or location, parking information, community partner with contact information, a plan in case of inclement weather or canceled service, attire, any safety equipments needed, and/or any waiver accommodations. Make sure to provide a start and end time of your service project. For example, if you have a service project titled Meals on Wheels and are scheduled to serve from 9 to 11 a.m., you will post the start time, which in this case is 9 a.m., and the end time, which is 11 a.m. This is a crucial part when submitting your service project. Lauren has created a great walkthrough of how to submit a service project that will help guide you. This video is attached to the Engage form that you will have to fill out at the end of this video, so be sure to watch that video as well. Before submitting dates and volunteering times, you will need to have an administrator coordinator within your project coordinator teams for that service project. You should be in regular contact with your project coordinator teams and should have already established which roles are assigned to which project coordinator. Once you have posted your service project, you can access the dashboard from the administrator panel. This will be located on the service projects page on the right. On this page, you will be able to have access to the list of volunteers registered and gives you the ability to email them. To email, first click Registrants from the left side and then click Manage. You can also see those that you want to email for that particular service day and site. This gives you the ability of emailing volunteers the night before just to remind them of the time, the service site, attire for volunteers, as well as maybe the attire that a project coordinator might be wearing in case a volunteer may be lost. So for example, as a project coordinator, you will be wearing your Serve205 t-shirt and maybe jeans or leggings and closed-toe shoes. To register for a service project, you can search for Serve205 under Get Involved and go to the page. There you will find all service projects listed there. Click on the service project that you would like to register for and then click the Register button. This is important to know as this will allow for more UAB students on and off campus to get involved through Serve205's service events. There's also a Share with Friends button in which you will receive a link that you can copy and paste to your friends and peers at UAB. The designated administrator coordinator is also responsible for checking in volunteers. Download the BlazerPulse app on your phone and put in your login credentials. Once you have done that, you will navigate to Profile, which is located on the bottom right, and click to switch to Admin. Once you have done that, you will select the service project and swipe left to select those that have attended and swipe right for those that are a no-show. Lastly, I will give a brief overview of Engage. I would like for everyone to double check and make sure that they have accepted their membership invitation. Once you have accepted your Serve205 membership invitation, you can click on the link and will be taken to the Serve205 page. When you scroll down to the bottom, you will see different headings. There will be one heading that says Forms, which is where the project coordinator reports will be located. This forms will be sent once in email, but also can be downloaded through Engage, which may be easier for you all. As you may all know, reflection is very important when completing service. This project coordinator reports are a great way to personally focus and reflect on the event. And Engage is helpful for those forms because you will be able to go back and look over them for reference for when you need them for school or scholarship or future applications. And the way you do this is by clicking on your name on the top right corner and click the button that says Submissions. And there you can see everything that you have submitted on Engage. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. At the end of this training, you should have watched this training video alongside the other training video led by Lauren, which is attached to the forms. Reach out to me with any questions if you have any. Complete the post-training assessment, which is on the forms. And finally, be sure to check your membership on BlazerPulse and on Engage and see whether or not you are registered as a member on both sites. I hope that was very informative. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.